But I envy my kids' lives, though. I do truly envy them. Because kids get to do, for that short period of time when they're little kids, they can do whatever they want to do. Whatever feels good, you just get to do it. And I miss that, because as an adult, we don't get to do that anymore. And the best example I had of this was when my middle son was 3 years old. And on a Saturday morning, I walked into my kitchen, and he's sitting, and he's up on my kitchen counter, and he's got his toothbrush, which was my first warning sign that something was wrong, because kids avoid toothbrushes. But he's got his toothbrush, and it's all wet and slobbery from being in his mouth, and he's taking it and dunking it into a giant carton of Country Time powdered lemonade mix. And brushing his teeth with it. Just sawing into his gum line. And I freaked out right away, and I ran up to him. I go, Cale, what are you doing? You can't do that. This is not what this is for. And he looked at me, and one of his eyes was already fully dilated, just wide open, taking in light. And the other eye was just kind of twitching a little bit. But he shoots me a look like I'm crazy. Like, where am I coming from? And he shoots me this look that says, I just found a carton of flavored sugar. What was I supposed to do with it? And I stopped yelling at him, and I thought for a second, I thought, this kid's right. And I was pretty impressed with him. Here this kid is, 3 years old, on his own, sets off one morning with a toothbrush and a carton of Country Time, and achieves nirvana on my kitchen counter. And I thought, that's pretty impressive. And I stopped and I thought, when was the last time I did something like that? Just nonsensical, just do something because it feels good. Forget about the health consequences, all of that. Just do it. And I couldn't remember the last time I had done that. So I went and got my toothbrush. And I licked it, and I stuck it in there, and I started brushing. And you know what, folks? It burned. Oh, horribly. It hurt. It hurt. And I looked at my son and I go, you enjoy this? And he just looks at me and goes, wait for it. And then it hits you. That sugar rush gets into your blood system. And then we just sat there. It was a great moment. Just, a father and a son, sitting on a kitchen counter, a couple of toothbrushes, Country Time. And drool lines going down to the floor. Looked like those old oil lamps. And we had a real special moment. And then my wife came into the kitchen. And I'm no longer allowed to touch the Country Time.